Wall gang! Hi everyone, it's Victor here of Accounting Archives, and for this video, I'm gonna share to you mga tips para makuha mo ang ina-applyan mong trabaho coming right up. Kung first time nyo manood ng video ko or lagi kayong sumusuporta sa channel ko, please click that like button hanggang mag-blue yan. And share and subscribe on my channel. By the way nga pala, ang content ng video na to is solely based on my personal experience na nag-apply din sa mga kumpanya and my experience interviewing some other applicants as well. So ang first tip ko is for you to properly update your resume. A good practice na ginagawa ko din is I always update my resume kahit na employed pa ako. So sa mga employer ko, boss and colleagues, guys, hindi ako nag-apply currently,
NANI?! お前はもう死んでいる。
Pero it's just a good practice for me to update my resume every time, especially kapag may mga milestones or new key contribution ako na ginawa sa kumpanya. I always update my resume kasi sometimes kapag mag-update ka na, you forgot to update it properly or minsan hindi mo na alam yung mga contribution na dapat mong ilagay sa resume mo kasi late mo na siyang ginagawa. It's like, putting like a diary. Hindi naman siya lagi-lagi mong ginagawa pero you always have to keep in touch with it or keep updating it every time na may mga new milestone unlock ka or new key contribution nga na nagawa para at least hindi mo ma-miss yon. It's like building your brand din naman, no? So, it's a good thing na lagi nyo ina-update yung resume nyo. Especially advisable kahit wala pa kayong job experience or kahit papagraduate pa lang kayo sa college. So, it's a good practice for you to properly update your resume. There are a lot of templates available sa internet for you to use. Siguro kung ina-applyan nyo is graphic design or like that, pwede medyo colorful yung resume nyo, I don't know. Pero as a rule of thumb or for a corporate application or role like accountants, mas maganda yung simple lang at saka concise na template. So you can pick up a lot of template available in the internet for you to use. The pangalawang tip is for you to have a good research of the general information related to the company that you're applying for. So it's a good way or tool for you to have a good conversation. It's also one of the common questions or common thing na tinatanong ng mga interviewer if you have any background related to the company. It also shows your interest on the position or in the company application na ginagawa nyo. Kasi if you have like a background, medyo ma-appreciate ng mga interviewer or managers, team leads, or someone nag-interview nga sa inyo na, uy, itong bata na to, interesado siya sa company. It's a good practice na dapat na-adapt nyo pa lang kahit first job application nyo pa lang. I believe for most of the professional in their mid or like late of their career, they already know this one, but it's a good thing that you already know it as early on na first job application nyo pala. Do a good research kahit hindi naman napaka-detailed. It's a good thing that you could like talk something about the company that you're applying for. It's something that will somehow impress them probably. So it's a good practice for you guys to have it. It also open up a good conversation during the interview. My third tip is research the right way of answering the common interview question. Ito yung nakakatawa kasi somehow medyo guilty rin ako. Napansin ko rin to sa mga job application ko na ginagawa. People in the HR department or kahit yung mga manager, team lead, supervisor na nag-part ng interview process, they always ask the same question. Kaya may mga common question na ginagawa, yung parang tell me about yourself, what's your strength. So, if somehow templated na yung interview sa company, you can actually research the right way of answering it, So, pero my tip lang is make it your own. I mean, you can pick up the right way of answering those interview questions, pero the good thing is for you to somehow revise it and make it fit to your own personality and to somehow to the reality of your persona. So, yun nga, it's probably also the fault of the interviewers, companies, and probably the HR department asking the same question every time. So if it's always na tinatanong yun, there's a great chance for you to be asked the same question din. So might as well research for the right way of answering those questions, di ba? Napakaraming YouTube videos, mga vlogs, yung mga iba pa nga na parang mga consulting, mga ganyan. I don't know, there are a lot there in the internet related to proper way of answering common interview questions. So you might as well do the proper research. Then after you do the research, also make sure that you do exercise and practice answering those kind of questions. Probably invite your girlfriend, friend, ate, kuya, mama, or papa for you to have like a mock interview exercise, for you to be properly ready and also not stutter or properly deliver the right way of answering those questions. So I'm telling you guys, it's like 50% to 75% absolute that you could have. I should have not used the word absolute, no? That you will be asked the same question every time. So you can Google it, guys. The same question, like, tell me about yourself, like that. So it's funny that some of the HR department managers, supervisors, like that, or part ng interview system or process, always ask the same question. So I don't know if maybe they are not ready like that. So again, do research for the right answer for the common interview asked questions, okay? Number 4, be the best version of yourself. It is true that, alam mo, sa interview, you should be yourself. But remember that this is like a negotiation. So this is like selling yourself. So be the best version of yourself. Dress properly, alam mo yun. Talk properly. If it's like English kang tinanong, dapat English ka rin sumagot. And be confident. Kahit hindi ka talaga ganun ka-confident. I know, it's somehow fake, but that's the reality. One thing that I asked my superior or my mentor before is that, how do you know that you get the right person for the job application? And she said that you never know until you get the employee on board. Just like the same din naman, hindi mo alam kung perfect company yung na-applyan mo unless nandun ka na. So, remember, it's a negotiation, both part, you at saka yung kumpanya. The company is selling itself to you as well as you selling yourself to the company. So, you never know that this is the right company until you get on board. And the company will never know that you are the right person for the position until you get on board. Yeah, sometimes some people like say that they are very good and the company sometimes fell for that, saying that you're good at this, doing this. Really, I'm being just truthful here. Some faking themselves. Like, kaya nila to, kaya to. Sometimes you cannot test them kasi wala namang way to technically test if they are really capable of doing the job, no? But when they get on board, then you realize, oh, okay, scam alert. So, panglimang tip is never be ever late in an actual interview. So, there are instances na pumunta ka ng maaga pero yung interview mo like after 4 hours pa. Kasi sabi, busy si manager, busy pa si ganitong si controller, hindi ka pa ma-interview. That really happens. But mas okay yon kaysa ikaw ang na-late. Yung say for example, kinonta ka na ng HR, nasan ka na, hinahanap ka na ng manager kasi mag-interview na kayo. That's not a good impression, guys. Yung being late in the first day of the interview, especially kapag yung may mga manager na na-involve. Kasi the reason sometimes, I believe, I have experienced it before na ang interview ko is 5 p.m. Nag-interview kami is mag-alas 12 na ng madaling araw. Because sometimes the manager are really too busy. And yun nga, dahil night shift pala yung trabaho ko. Kaya ganun. Pero it also measure the character of the applicant and also the interest of the applicant. So the other applicants are not willing to wait for the manager to come in for the interview. Maybe they're not that interested or maybe there are other applications they are waiting for. So that also measure kung sino talaga yung gustong makapagtrabaho sa kumpanya na yan, So but it will be not a good impression kung malilate ka, especially kung yung manager na o yung mga nasa operation na, yung mga boss mo na yung mag-i-interview sa'yo. That's not a good impression sa kanila kung malilate ka sa interview. So, always be on time, at least like 15 minutes earlier. Kasi may mga instruction pa yan sometimes na binibigay yung HR for you to be ready on the interview. Usually naman kapag mga HR interview pa lang, which we usually call the initial interview, phone call lang naman yan tell me about yourself, mga ganun-ganun. Same question, but sometimes those questions are repeatedly be asked kung doon sa mga third level interview na kapag may mga panel na. Minsan common yun. So I don't know, maybe it works. There's like probably rational about those things. So for now, those are the 5 tips I could share to you for your job application. See you in my next video and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye for now.